National Security Council and the judiciary have in the last hour concluded a meeting over counter-terrorism measures. The meeting, the first of its kind, was held just 2 days before the judiciary and security officials converged for a conference to seek the perfect formula for fighting terror. Chief Justice Dr. Willy Mutunga says the judiciary will work with other arms of government in the fight against terror. Here is KTN's Rita Tinena.
29 days after the judiciary sent out an invite for a meeting with the National Security Council, with the exception of the President and Deputy President, to discuss the challenges of national security, the meeting finally took place. Interior Cabinet Secretary Joseph Olelenku, the Director General of the National Intelligence Service, General Michael Gishangi, the Chief of the Kenya Defence Forces, General Julius Karangi, and the Inspector General of Police, David Kimayo, met Chief Justice Dr. Willy Mutunga and the Director of Public Prosecutions, Keriako Tobiko, at the Supreme Court. The meeting was a preliminary to the two-day conference on the fight against terror in view of the Constitution and international human rights law. The judiciary has come under sharp focus over the fight against terror. The country passed the Prevention of Terrorism Act in the year 2012, but some experts argue that the law has several gaps that hinder the fight against terror, such as the provision of bail to terror suspects.
Those of us who have sworn to protect and defend the Constitution must become imaginative in fighting this war without compromising on the founding principles of our nation.
Ahmed Dugal Ali, the owner of the vehicle involved in the Pangani blast, in which 4 people, including 2 police officers, were killed, was earlier this month released on an 8 million shillings bond. The Director of Public Prosecutions is expected to move to court on Tuesday, seeking to overturn the bail conditions granted to Ahmed Dugal Ali. 2 of his accomplices were on Monday denied bail and remanded in custody. Still in the courts, one of the suspects in the Thika Road twin blasts was arraigned in court on charges of being a member of the Al-Shabaab terror group. He denied the charges and was remanded in custody pending the hearing of the case. In Lamu, 2 Kenya Defence Forces soldiers were killed in an ambush by suspected Al-Shabaab militants in Kiunga area of Lamu County last night. Another soldier was seriously injured. The soldiers were ferrying food supplies in a military Land Rover to a base in Ras Kamboni in Somalia. The soldiers are said to have been pushing the Land Rover, which was stuck in mud, when they were ambushed. The attackers opened fire on the soldiers, killing 2 and injuring another. 1 KDF soldier returned fire, killing one of the attackers. About 9 attackers managed to escape. Rita Tinena, KTN.